These two mashups you guys played on your last live stream, I was like, what? The pop star mix?
Oh yeah, that was a remix we found.
It's just one of the random ones?
Yeah, and we're like, oh shit, we don't need to do anything to this one. Like, we can just play it.
So like, which one of you is like the influence on like playing harder shit? Which one of you is like the more like euphoric stuff?
Yo, we're gonna play euphoric shit because a lot of our shit's euphoric, and like, there's stuff that like just makes sense. You know, attach a hard record to it, make a mashup that's hard. It's like we know where things should go in certain places.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys are synchronized on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because like we used to go really hard, and then it was like, all right, well we gotta like,
what are we doing?
we gotta like bring it back a little bit.
Reminding ourselves like that you don't need to like go overtly play some crazy chainsaw sound in the middle of a nightclub. It's like, yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Even if somebody may want to hear
I think the biggest takeaways of what we're trying to focus on is like people want to sing along, whether in their nightclub, festival, whatever, but then people want to be surprised.
Because it's another good way of like even creating fans is like some of those like unique moments where they're like, oh my God, I heard that at Ultra and then I fell in love with your music.
It allows them to connect with you guys on a different level than just your own music sometimes. Like knowing that you guys have the similar music taste to them. Yeah, for sure. Again, that song bangs. Like
I made that track to actually a Black Bear and Mod Sun record vocal that they sent to us mistakenly. It wasn't supposed to be sent out. So I produced it. We were like, yo, why don't we send it to, you know, the people that we wrote, with Ty. And I'm like, yeah, let's see what they can do on top of this. And they wrote that. That is like, I feel like the anchor for our next records coming out at the top at the top of the year. This dude Loner, Lonr. Yeah, he's kind of crazy. He's got like great music out, but he had like a video he put out on Instagram that like everybody was talking about it, and he saw it and he was like, yo, I cannot escape this dude. Like I see everybody posting about it, and we sent him the record. He loved it, and we got in the studio and cut it. And,
that's what's up. I like that you guys are kind of like putting people like that in the limelight that are starting to like get some attention on them. Shout out social media. Shout out Loner. Hell yeah.
He was so awesome in the studio because like he would just keep going back in and like getting it perfect.
Everybody we've worked with has been like so down for the cause.
What's crazy is like when obviously all this shit was going down and like the world was coming to a halt, is it because that all happened, like we did get to sit back and really finally like select what we wanted to do, who we wanted to work with that, at that time, and wait for the perfect feature. We've never, in the time we've worked together, had this amount of time to work on a project fully.
It almost seems like you're more rested for your music instead of like going out on Thursday and you're working till Sunday and you come back, all that traveling, those late nights.
Lot,
like that's gotta take a toll on you, man, right?
Dude,
like, let me ask you guys something about kind of like the testing phase of like when you do produce a song and then you go on tour and you haven't really played it yet. Like, what's that like?
It's a little nerve-wracking. I think the first test is always our friends. We send it out to like people that we trust. You know, it's like you gotta hit all the avenues. Can somebody listen to this in their car? Can they listen to it at the gym? Can they listen to this while they're chilling? Can this work at the set too? Can it work across all the platforms? When I'm in the car, I'm mostly listening to my own shit. The longer you're listening to it, the more you point things out.
I mean, you guys do really produce like timeless music. When we were young, phone down, like I see that playing everywhere still.
I think that's just a testament to not trying to play into the genre thing.
It's like I always ask myself the question, man, why is it that you can throw on a Marvin Gaye record, a Michael Jackson record? You know, those records still sound fucking fire, bro. Like those records still work, bro. I don't want to do it like these other guys. You know, fuck that. Want to be the best, bro. Yeah, I treat that shit like we're athletes.